Welcome to the Big Braid Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at BTC and the rest of the market. BTC looking like it's making some moves to the upside. I got a lot of people calling for some higher prices, but I also got a lot of people calling for some lower prices as well. So we got BTC making it into that 22,000. Are we talking short squeeze time? We got BTC up over that first blue ray that I had set out there as far as, tracking the movement up to the upside. Are we going to get that action to the upside? That remains to be seen. As you can tell, we did try to have some movement up to the upside when we did make that run up here, but then we ended up having some movement back down to the downside. We came back down and checked that support at the 786 at 28,596. Here we are at 22,103, just above that support. And are we going to be making it up over that 21? Let's see, what do we got that next price action at? 21,777 as far as getting that next move up to the upside. And the next price target that I got my eyes on is at 23,991. We can get through that 25,702 and start making our way up towards that 786 at 28,596. Definitely could get to be an interesting evening. A lot of people out there talking about some sideways action over time, though, like we've been talking about with BTC, with the higher interest rate hikes. No matter, any way I look at it, prices are looking like, we could possibly, you gotta get creative out here, but you always gotta remember this is not financial advice, these are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always gotta do what's right for you. So taking a look at BTC, we did have some movement up to the upside, but are we gonna be able to hold that momentum to the upside? Is there enough? Is there enough out there to get it going to the upside? That just, remains to be seen. But with, the higher interest rates and, the Fed just, being so hawkish out there, I just, I'm definitely out here looking for some sideways action. 17,580 as far as BTC, the gain, that's, basically some cheap price action there. And we're, basically depending on a lot of the holders to hold the line. And, let's get that music cut out of there and get down to some serious talk here on BTC. We got, just above that 17,580. All the holders holding to the line. We still got people making some buys to the upside. But, is that market is it there? Is there some momentum to the upside? I've been keeping my eyes on a lot of the news media. We got media across the board. We got people talking about rallies and, and then we start making some movement back down to some lower price action again. We got inflation going on. We got, the prices are out there all over the place. I think I've seen a little bit of recovery in the gas prices this evening. I've been hearing a little bit about it, people talking about some lower prices on the fuel. So, definitely excited to see where we're going as far as the market goes. But, a lot of people waiting on more U.S. status. It's just, there's talk of it not being as close to accurate as it needed to be, and a lot of fear in the market still. And there's a lot of news that's out here driving that market as well. We got this news. We still got Russia-Ukraine scenario going on. We got COVID going on, BA4 and 5, and taking a look across the board, it's just interesting to see where we're going to be going into this next couple of weeks, into the weekend. Today has usually been, one of the days that I've been looking out for as far as, being typically green as far as the trend. But, the algorithm of everything, just the way people are talking out there in the world. I see people struggling. I see a lot of people moving back from, out there and coming back into the closing area, and a lot of these people were people that were doing very well, and so that definitely gives me insight on what's what's the price action. Looking across the board, we got rent prices going through the roof. We got depending on where you live, the market's different state to state, but definitely price action is. The higher prices are definitely affecting people across the board, and is it going to affect the market on BTC as well? A lot of people are going to be starting to check some money out because, like I said, entourages get pretty expensive. That that jet fuel probably gets pricey. The 5 houses that people got on standby, costs a lot to run all that stuff, and people are definitely going to be checking some cash out on that. So those are some things that I keep in mind. But I also keep in mind, I'm out here looking for the lowest bottom buy, because I'm here for the long term. I'm not a short-term investor. I roll for the long term. Just like I read a lot about my man Warren B and Mr. Munger. I roll with the long term. I'm patient. I patiently wait, looking around for that sales price action across the board. And there's nothing better than a low bottom buy. Your money just moves better. But you always remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. But I want to be one of those guys that says, what, I bought in at 16 and or 5 or 2. I've got some double O digits under my belt. I've got those low bottom buy-ins, and then you know 10, 15 years down the road, I want to be that guy that says, yeah, I got a few things that are worth quite a bit. But amazing price action across the board. We've been having sales on stocks, we've been having sales on crypto, and I'm loving the price action across the board. I definitely got my eyes on the sideways scenario as far as BTC. Anything under 17.5 would be just really super cheap as far as BTC goes. And if I'm still out here lurking for that 10,000, I'm still lurking for it. I believe it's still on the table. I still got it out there as wishful thinking with the market, the way it's, with the talk of the media and such. I definitely got my eyes on it, but I'm definitely on board and ready and buckled in as well. It's juke moves been known to happen. So I'm definitely out here looking for that. I'm definitely buckled in and ready to go. And 17,580, that's amazingly low price action for BTC. But, at 10,000 would be amazing price action as well. So I'm definitely out here looking for either way. But, after that, just by looking at a lot of the projects across the board, it's, any place now, it's it's a good possibility that's going to be going up. But, but like I said, you always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. So definitely keep your eyes on that BTC, keep an eye on that media. And if we can get back over that 786 at 28,596 for some decent recovery and moves back up to the upside, that would be the awesome ideal bullish scenario. But as far as a lot of analysts out there, nobody's hearing anything bullish. No bullish talk. Everybody's saying, yeah, you can hear it any way you want to, but I'm just not hearing that bullish outcome. But definitely not ready to get juked this year. So definitely going to keep these videos flowing, and definitely going to be out here looking for that sales price action across the board. Loving that accumulation. So let me get back to the regular set. Just want to do a quick update on BTC. I hope everybody's having an awesome evening out there. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. So keep an eye on that price action. Keep an eye on that 17,580. Keep an eye on that resistance at the 786 at 28,596. Definitely excited to see where we're going into the weekend. Mr. Big Braid signing out.